Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe. This is retired Godfather, aka Joe J. Bolger, and tonight I'm doing part two of Elite Dangerous. Now, as you all know, if you guys are Elite Dangerous fans, that Elite is having a new DLC, and this DLC is called Odyssey. And I talked a lot about Odyssey in my last video on Elite Dangerous, so I hope that that any of my fellow Imperial pilots enjoy it, will be enjoying it as much as I do. Now, we're going to be doing one bounty and just going around doing some collections, if you will, on, well, we're going to be collecting on a bounty in the Alcaguay system, and then we will be heading down back here to Baker Terminal to collect all the bounties that we've accrued both on and off screen. Now, I want to discuss something real quick that is a little, shall we say, near and dear. Now, everybody knows about the Mafia community on GTA, alright? Now, PlayStation 4 is slowly dying. And, you know, Elite Dangerous is getting a remaster. GTA is going to be getting a PS5 remaster. With the old cities that we wanted, which was Liberty City, Vice City, etc. But with Elite, now what they're going to be doing is they're going to be releasing this DLC, Odyssey, and you get to enlist in your faction's ground forces. Now, some of you guys will be air support people, other people will be, you know, guys on the ground, you know, breaching facilities, that sort of thing. Now, one thing I am going to teach you guys about Elite is always turn on your external lights, because your external lights are one thing that you definitely want to turn on in case the system is, shall we say, under Thargoid attack. Now, we're going to head off to Alcaguay, and we've got the system all locked up, and we're all good and ready to go. But while we talk about this, now, people that are hoping to get a PS5, me included, I hope that the Mafia community on GTA has a better turnout than it did on PS4. Now, one thing I am going to say about Elite, though, is versus GTA, is the community is better than GTA's community because you have people that want to actually help you. Now, for example, the fuel rats. Now, the fuel rats are a neutral wing of people now, or a squadron now, because I think they've kind of expanded over the wing. You know, the wing limit, I think it's called. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving the Green Dragon Empire, which was my, which I was the only active member of that wing, and everybody else is down south in the Empire, and never where I was, never in Akinar and all that. So, goodbye, Green Dragon Empire. Now, the thing is I want to try to get the Imperial Clipper, if you will, before the update comes out. Now, every Thursday you have these server resets where different factions that offer you salary, if you will, they'll offer you like 1,000 credits if you're on rank 1 of a certain galactic power. Now, if I look for my galactic power, well, okay, that's galactic news, my bad. That's galactic news. Now, if I look at my galactic power, which is the Empress herself, Arissa Laney Duval, I am rank 1. My rank has not changed because I have not been part of any command capital activities. Now, these command capital activities are very, I'm not gonna say very difficult, but very easy to miss. Now, in regards to people that fly the Cobra Mark III, I'm sorry to say it, but your ship will get shot. Will get shot to shit if you face a Imperial courier like mine that has 2 multi-cannons and a heat-seeking missile system. Because not only are you going to be getting damaged worse than Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon, but you're definitely gonna, you know, really be damaged. Now, as you guys can see, I fired a couple missiles at Navarro's Sentinel, which his ship is without shielding. He's flying away from me because he knows that, because this AI acts like a player, so he's flying back and he's flying right at me with pulse lasers. Now, pulse lasers are your worst piece of equipment in Elite Dangerous. Worst piece. Because even though they can knock down your shields, they will not do anything to armor. And I've owned the Cobra Mark III a varied number of times. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Akinar and get the Istamol locked up, and we'll fly back to Baker Terminal. And while I'm going to say that, I hope that the many communities, either it being the Mafia community on GTA, or any community, even on Elite for that matter, gets a better response and a better attitude when it comes to you know, how people interact, because PS5 is going to be a totally different monster, and I hope that this is the wake-up call that everybody needs. Now, I did mention the 13th Legion last time, so the 13th Legion, I hope that they make a squadron on PS5, so that way people like me can join it. Now, a lot of people are curious about why I, you know, am using the same channel that I used for my GTA crew, the Bolgermont family. And I'm going back to Retired Godfather. Now, the reason why that is because I don't want to be wasting time creating another account or using an old account to, you know, do my gaming videos on, and then, you know, say PS5 and Rockstar have a better community, you know, in regards to the Mafia community and stuff like that. Things will go even out, but I hope that this channel can thrive to be a gaming channel, you know, a gaming page. Now, we're flying back to Baker Terminal. So basically what we do now is we're gonna re-up on fuel, re-up on ammo, that sort of thing. Because I'm gonna check and see on the mission board, which you'll see in a moment, if there's any missions available. Now, every 2 days there'll be a rare, competent, or novice mission that pops up. So every week, do the missions that you want, get the money, get the credits that you can, and then, you know, wait the 2 days or whatever, log back in, do your missions, and you'll be back on Elite as good as gold. Now, as you can tell, my character has 153 million. Now that does not include rebuy for ammunition, stuff like that. Now, I will say this about the Fuel Rats. They are a great community of people. I've tried to join them on multiple occasions. To be a sort of, you know, escort, like a fighter escort, you know, like you would in the military. And they've declined my request, so it is what it is. And I wish them all well with their endeavors. Now we're flying. Now we've got 1 minute and 50 to get to Baker's Terminal, and we got 11,000 light seconds. So basically, what I would do if I was in a new person's position is get out of your Sidewinder as quick as you can. Get into a Cobra Mark III. Get into a Viper Mark IV. Get into a ship that you're comfortable with. Get into a spacecraft that you're comfortable with using when it comes to bounty hunting, being a space pirate, whatever. Whatever strikes your fancy. Personally, I would do bounty hunting, because right now, bounty hunting is really hot with the Imperial players, like myself, and, you know, you can make millions off of it because of the NMLA. Now, the NMLA, or Neo-Marlinist Liberation Army, is an AI faction that just popped up a couple months ago in-game, and they've been going after every single faction on Elite, so. And there's been a lot of, you know, talk on the Reddits and stuff like that, like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Here's my point. Best way to secure both the Alakagwai system and end the NMLA crap is get the 13th Legion involved, okay? Because the 13th Legion, not only was it the name of Julius Caesar's historical legion that stuck with him throughout his civil war, but it is the name of a wing in Elite Dangerous. Now, these guys, I don't know if they're still active anymore. I'm going to check the Reddit in a sec. Now, okay, here we are. Now, if I look at the Reddit, which I hope's not full of memes, so I'm going to put my volume down. Alright, so basically, what's going on is the 13th Legion, as far as I can tell, is not gonna be back. But I am going to take a look and see. Alright. So, as you can tell, the guy just, said, hey, welcome back. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to look up the 13th Legion, see if they're still active. Now, the 13th Legion, I know the leadership has switched hands. And I'm aware of that. Now, the 13th Legion under this minor faction tab thing. Now, they are...
Landing complete. Systems offline. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Now they're in the Singarli system, which is really close to the capital of the Federation, which is Seoul. Now, have I thought about traveling there and seeing if there's a 13th Legion outpost in the area? Yes, I have. But, I have not seen, if you will, where they're located. Now, I am going to look on this map here. Oops. Not the type of system I want. But, I am going to look at the, look on the map here and see what we got. So, let me just type it in. Now, one thing I will mention is that the 13th Legion has got a bad rep. I mean, they got a bad rep for going after these pirates known as the Code. Now, do I support space piracy and elite? No, I do not. Now, okay, it's contested. So what we're going to do is we're going to bookmark it and see how long of a journey it's going to take. And holy crap, it's going to take us quite a long journey from where we are now. I'm going to stay out of this system for obvious reasons, because I do not have time nor the wherewithal to travel to it. But I am going to look and see if the 13th Legion is still active. Now, the 13th Legion, from what I can tell, the 13th Legion is not very dangerous, but they are a PvP wing. They're a PvP wing, and if you're better in PvPer, we can get you in the in the action as soon as I would like. But and the recruitment is open, so I'm hoping that the commander of the 13th would allow me in as a PS4 player. But I doubt they have any spots in this part of Elite. So we're gonna look up the 13th Legion and see if they got any slots here. So we go to Join Squadron, and we go to 13. Go to 13th Legion. search, and we will do Aisling Duval, English, PvP, and there's no 13th Legion outpost group here, so the Fuel Rats, however, do have a group, so if anybody wants to join the Fuel Rats, feel free. But in regards to, the whole GTA deal, what you just saw was just a disclaimer, was for an old recruitment poster for an old crew of mine. So, now we go to Starport Services, which will load up in a sec, hopefully. We go here. We're gonna collect the bounty, and we're also gonna collect the bounties that we've got remaining in other systems. So, Navras Cessna is now, shall I say, dead. But so now we're gonna go to contacts. We have authority, and there's nothing. Power, nope. So there's nothing currently. So basically, guys, in our next part, which will be released roughly around the time Odyssey comes out, which will be in autumn, I will be doing more Shadow of War videos than Elite Dangerous videos for right now. So this will be the last Elite Dangerous video for right now. So I'm going to put my ship, the Imperator, in the hangar, and I wish everybody well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is Retired Godfather, aka Joe J. Bolger, out, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.